Hello everyone. In this class we are going to learn the magnetic properties of the materials. Okay. For this we have to consider a rectangular or a cylindrical ferromagnetic bar of length L and the cross sectional area is A. Okay. Here consider a rectangular or a cylindrical ferromagnetic bar of length L and the cross sectional area A. Suppose that it is uniformly magnetized in a direction perpendicular to the cross sectional area. Suppose that the magnetic moment P. Okay. Now what is the magnetic induction? Magnetic flux passing per unit area of the material is called the magnetic induction and it is denoted by the letter B. Okay, magnetic flux passing per unit area of the material is called the magnetic induction. It is denoted by the letter B and the SI unit of magnetic induction is Weber per meter square. Okay, Weber per meter square. It is the SI unit of magnetic induction. Magnetostatics developed is P. See, magnetostatics developed is P. Let M be the pole strength developed and L be the length to be very small, so that the poles can be supposed to be situated at the ends of the bar. Then P is equal to M into L. Okay, P is equal to M into L. Its SI unit is ampere meter square. It is a vector quantity directed from S pole to the N pole. S pole to the N pole. Okay, this is regarding the magnetic induction. Then the next part is magnetic intensity. Okay, what is magnetic intensity? The magnetic moment developed per unit volume. The magnetic moment developed per unit volume is defined as the magnetic intensity for the magnetic substance. M is equal to P by V. Magnetic moment developed per unit volume is defined as the magnetic intensity. Okay, where V is the volume of the substance and it is given by V is equal to A into L, area into length. Put the value of P and V. P is equal to M into L. Okay, then we get M is equal to M into L upon P into A into L volume. Okay, L get cancelled and we get M is equal to M upon A. Therefore, the intensity of magnetization is also a pole strength developed per unit area of cross section of the substance, magnetization being perpendicular to the area of cross section. Hence, the SI unit of magnetic intensity is ampere per meter. Okay, SI unit is ampere per meter. Then the next part is the equivalence between a magnetic shell and the current loop. Okay, equivalence between magnetic shell and the current loop. A magnetic shell is a thin magnet of very small length. If such a magnetic shell of dipole moment Pm and area of cross section A is placed in a uniform magnetic field of induction B with its cross sectional area parallel to the field, it is acted upon by a torque T is equal to Pm into B. B is the magnetic induction, Pm be the dipole moment. Okay, when a conducting loop of area A carrying current I and it is held in a uniform magnetic field of induction B with its plane parallel to the field, it is acted upon by a torque T dash is equal to B into A into I. I be the current, A be the area of cross section, B be the magnetic induction. Okay, then if T is equal to T dash. If T is equal to T dash, then by equating these two equations, we get Pm is equal to A into I. Okay, A be the area and I be the current. Okay. Hence, it gives the equivalence between the current loop and the magnetic shell. A current loop of area A and carrying current I is equivalent to the magnetic shell of dipole moment Pm is equal to A into I, directed perpendicular to the plane of the loop and vice versa. The SI unit of magnetic dipole moment is ampere meter square. Ampere meter square is the SI unit of magnetic dipole moment. Extending this analogy for a magnet, the dipole moment can be equivalently considered to be the coil wound round the magnet with a length as the axis and the carrying current I, called the surface current. Hence, we derive it. See, Pm is equal to A into I. Okay, by the equivalence we get Pm is equal to A into I, that is area into current. Hence, M is equal to P by V. Pm by V. Put the value of Pm A into I upon A into L. Okay, A get cancelled, we get I upon L. M is equal to. Hence, the intensity of magnetization is also the surface current per unit length of the magnet. Hence, the SI unit is ampere per meter. SI unit is ampere per meter. Here we learn some magnetic properties. What is the magnetic induction, then the magnetic intensity, and the equivalence between magnetic shell and the current loop. Okay. Next part is in next class. Thank you.